Hey guys, it's Olivia, and today I'm going to be talking about 9 tips to stop your hair color from fading. So, if you couldn't tell, I have colored hair. Right now it's a blue, green, purplish mix. It reminds me of mermaid hair, and I'm kind of in love with it, so I'm very happy with what my hair looks like right now. But obviously, when I am talking about how to prevent it from fading, I'm not a professional by any means, but I have been dyeing my hair since 3rd grade and I'm in 10th grade, so I've definitely picked up some tips along the way, and I've definitely figured out like some really good tips and what to do and what not to do, because it really truly does make a difference in how long it lasts. This is all done with Arctic Fox. Arctic Fox is my favorite hair dye brand. I've used Manic Panic and I've used Splat, and they both weren't very good. I like Arctic Fox because it's very vibrant and it lasts longer, and I just love dyeing my hair, and Arctic Fox does it. And also another big thing about Arctic Fox is that when you have brown hair, you can dye on top of it. This is on top of blonde, but I normally dye it on top of brown, and it looked really good. Now, let's get into the tips. So my first tip, which is the #1 tip, like please do this if you have colored hair and you don't want it to fade, take cold showers. I know, it sounds awful. It is awful, like it's not fun by any means. No one loves it. What I do is I normally like put my hair in a shower cap, and then when I go to wash my hair, I make it cold, and then I make it hot again when I'm washing my body, because I can't take a cold shower. Like, it's just not something I have the ability for. But the science behind taking a cold shower is, so when you take a hot shower, the pores in your hair open. When the pores are open, the color that's in your hair pores like fade out of it, and like it also blends together. So because I have like 8 different hair colors in my hair, if I were to take a hot shower, they would all mix together, and then I don't think it would look very good if they all mixed together. My next tip, so tip #2, is to not use heat. I know it's hard, I use heat all the time, but when you do use heat, use it at the lowest possible and use heat protectant, because heat fades the hair. There's a lot of videos on why heat fades the hair, but if you watch Guy Tang's video on it, when you put heat on it, I don't know why it does. Now this I don't know why, but it fades the hair like ridiculously faster, and you don't want that. Like, why would you want that? Tip #3 is dry shampoo is gonna become your best friend. So when you have colored hair, you do wanna wait like 3 to 5 days in reality before washing your hair, because washing your hair is going to fade it regardless. If you follow all these tips to a T, it will still fade a little bit because it's not permanent hair color. The hair dye molecules are too large for hair molecules, so they will never stay permanent, which is kind of annoying, but dry shampoo will be your best friend, because you put dry shampoo in your greasy, like 2nd to 3rd day hair, and it doesn't look like you have greasy hair. It's wonderful and amazing, and I live by dry shampoo. This is a dry shampoo that I totally recommend. And yeah, I would recommend using it instead of taking a shower. But no, take a shower, just don't wash your hair. That's more what I mean. So #4 is a tip that I actually do myself most of the time. I can't right now because I have multiple color hair, but add like a drop of dye to your conditioner. It should be a white conditioner, because then while you are washing your hair and conditioning it, you're also distributing dye back into the hair, so it's not gonna fade as quickly. And you're distributing dye back into the hair, so it's not gonna fade as quickly, but you don't wanna put too much or it's gonna stain your hands and your body in the shower, and you don't want that. #5 is a big thing. Make sure your conditioner and your shampoos and anything else you put in your hair are sulfate free. Sulfate is the thing that makes the shampoo like foam up and like bubble and lather. You don't want that, because sulfate is extremely damaging to hair color and extremely stripping. That's why when you have colored hair, I would recommend using a color safe conditioner and shampoo. This is what I use. It's not amazing, it still does fade my hair, but it saves it enough, and blue stains, so with what I got right now, it should last me a long time. Another big tip is, after dyeing your hair, wait 72 hours before washing it, because it takes time for the dye molecules to like really saturate your hair, and the longer you wait, the more vibrant and long-lasting the color will be. #7 and 8 are both very similar, but so after you dye your hair and bleach your hair will be damaged, and that's not cute. No one wants damaged hair, so I would definitely recommend a leave-in conditioner afterwards to make your hair just more moist, because while it doesn't save your hair color from fading, moist hair is just better for color because it looks better, and you just want to save your hair. And then number eight is using hair masks. because hair masks also save your hair and it makes it not look brittle. It also saves the color because it keeps the color moisturized and like in your hair, and there are science behind all of this. If you watch other videos on YouTube, they explain the science. I don't know the science because I'm not a cosmetologist. I've just dyed my hair black. And my last major tip, which is number 9, is to stay out of the pool. Chlorine strips your hair like no other. Chlorine strips it more than sulfate, more than heat, more than really in reality anything. So my biggest recommendation is not to go in the pool when you have colored hair. Please, if you want to keep the hair. Even in swim caps, it doesn't work that well. Like I'm on swim team, I dye my hair and it still fades a little bit, but it doesn't fade as much if you didn't use one. So if you are gonna go into the pool, use a swim cap. Well, those are my 9 tips on how to keep your color from fading. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you follow some of these tips and your hair fades less. Bye guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below any video ideas, and I will see you next time. Bye.